All right, guys, here's the source of your biggest leak and also the source of your biggest strength if used in the right kind of way. So the source of your biggest leak is confidence, but also that can be the source of your biggest strength. In poker, ideally what you want to do is you want to have the tendency of being slightly under or equal to where you're supposed to be, generally speaking. There are actually benefits to being a little bit cocky, but at the end of the day, you do want to be humble, because if people do perceive you as cocky, they'll also view you as a target. If you truly are cocky, you're still going to get your ass handed to you. So it's better to be a bit humble, generally speaking, or at least on the inside be humble, and on the outside be cocky as fuck, actually, would really be a great combination. If constantly thinking that your skills are not truly as good as they actually are, this ends up benefiting you because you never get caught by surprise when someone ends up being a bit tougher and winning your money. The word for this is being humble, by the way. And you can say that this works pretty much everywhere else in reality. The way that confidence really works for you is that if you have confidence that you can overcome some kind of adversity and learn and persevere and change your approach, it's really, really important to keep changing your approach because your approach isn't working. The idea would be that you keep persevering and you believe that even though you suck or whatever it is, or the feedback's just not good, however you want to say it, or however it actually is, can be a mix of things, that you're going to overcome this and you're going to win. And that way, confidence is really valuable. And even if you don't have really that much skill or whatever, you will probably have some kind of success in poker in some kind of way, really. I certainly think that trait alone, plus changing, is enough to succeed in some kind of capacity of poker and probably make six figures or at least 80K a year, I would think, if you work pretty hard. And it's still tough, but it ends up working out because even if you're not top quality talent, you're still going to find a group of people that you can play with and presumably beat, because let's be honest, the competition's not always stellar. Hey guys, before we get into that, just a quick announcement from the Jungleverse. The Jungleverse is a community that gives you the tools that you need to both get support from the right community in order to succeed in poker in your kind of way. In addition to tools that help you to get better at poker, we've got tools that help make your life easier in a difficult world, such as a justice system, rakeback tools, a community that supports you, working together for your best interest, designed to help you find your own kind of way for success, and maps to help you find the best games. The Jungleverse is here to help you. Just click the link below and let's all win together. And in the real world, I think it really works out this way too. In any kind of thing where your skills are required or there's some kind of asset that you need to actually possess, it definitely tends to be better in the long run, pretty much always, to assume that you're humble. The cocky strategies in general pay in the beginning, but ultimately screw you over in the end. That being said, to be confident in the first place is a virtue. It makes sense for that to pay somewhat. This is superior to the person who's got no asset and isn't cocky. This is actually a better situation because they actually have an asset in comparison. But generally speaking, it's good to be a little bit humble, but also have some kind of asset behind you. And then to prove yourself, this actually works out to be pretty much optimal strategy. But the idea is that you do create some kind of asset or else you just suck. In any kind of field where there's money involved or anything, if you have the combination of inner confidence and not the combination of outer confidence, this ultimately should work for you in pretty much any work environment that I'm aware of anyway. Even in sales pitches, it turns out, from what I understand, that this idea of a salesman being really charismatic and just selling people based off of charisma, of the sense of just having a personality that easily entertains, actually doesn't really work in the long run. In life, this fascination with confidence is one of the reasons that inspired me to make this video. Outer confidence and inner confidence can be easily conflated. Outer confidence is the confidence in your skills in the present and how good you think you're talking or whatever it is. And inner confidence is the confidence in your abilities and the abilities to persevere and get over problems and all that sort of thing. And it's harder to see inner confidence because it does have many ways that it manifests itself, but it can be overshadowed by overconfidence, which is much more obvious and can also be a byproduct of inner confidence, by the way. it's not necessarily a bad thing. Like I said, outer confidence is an asset. It's just not as powerful as inner confidence ultimately in the long run. So good luck, guys.